Okay, so good morning everyone. So we are the group 7 and now we're going to discuss about the lesson 8, which is the globalization of religion. So first we have here first objectives. So at the end of this lesson, the student will be able to revisit the concept of religion, explain how globalization affects religious practices and beliefs, and analyze the relationship between religion, global conflict, and conversely, global peace. Okay, so we have here what is religion. So, religion is a unified system of beliefs and practices related to sacred things, that is to say, things set apart and forbidden beliefs and practices which unite into one single moral community called a church, all those who adhere to them. Okay, so ang religion is a set of beliefs and practices. So, sa ato ang country, sa atong world, no, natay mga different beliefs and practices. So, mahibalaan nato na siya sa next nato, no. So, we have the 6 major religion in the world. We have, one is the Christianity. So, ang Christianity is have a over 2.4 billion followers. And he believed that Jesus Christ was raised from the dead and is the son of Jesus Christ who coming as the Messiah. Okay, so ang Christianity is the first largest religion in the world with over 2.4 billion, and ang ilang mga paniniwala or beliefs is that Jesus Christ we raised from the dead and the son of God who's coming as the Messiah. Okay, so ang Christianity is na siya duha ka types, no, which is the Catholicism and Protestante. And okay, so proceed ta sa Islam. So Islam is the second largest religion in the world after Christianity, with over 1 billion Muslims worldwide. Okay, so typically date the creation of Islam to 7th century, making the youngest of major religions. Islam started in Mecca in modern days of Saudi Arabia. Okay, ang Islam is muna siya ang mga Muslims, no? So, nag-originate ni siya sa bansa nga sa Saudi. And natin ni siya ay followers na 1.20 billion followers. Okay, so ang Buddhism naman ay based on the teaching of Siddhartha Gautama, also known as Buddha. So, nagapaniniwala na sila og Buddha. Mo ni siyang ilang god na si Siddhartha Gautama. And also, it was the world's largest religion, originated in 2,500 years ago in India. So, originated ni siya na bansa sa India. And Mauritius, napo ni siya sa bansa nga Mauritius, Bali, Indonesia, Southeast Asia, Caribbean, Middle East, and North Africa, and Europe. Okay, so proceed to sa Buddhism. So Buddhism is based on the teaching of So proceed to sa Judaism. So Judaism is one of the 3 major Abrahamic religions. Judaism is practiced by around 20 million people. Judaism is a monotheistic religion and ethnic group that includes the cultural, legal, and spiritual tradition of the Jewish people. So Jews believe that God revealed himself to Hebrew prophets and Abraham, Moses, and others. They also believe in 10 commandments, which are holy laws given to Moses by God. Okay, ang Judaism is ang ilang paniniwala, no? Ang ilang mga beliefs is nagapaniniwala sila si Prophet Abraham o si Moses, and they also believe that the 10 commandments, which are holy laws given to Moses by God. Okay, so ang Sikhism naman is with about 27 million followers. Sikhism is the world's 5th largest religion. Sikhism believe in one God who guides and protects them. Sikhism from Punjabi, so it's originated the place of Punjabi, Indian. It's an Indian religion and philosophy that originated in Punjab region in India. And the 15th century CE, it is one of the most recently founded major religion and among the largest in the world with about 25 to 30 million adherents nuns of Sikhism.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Aaron Johnson. This is my report about religion in the age of globalization. Having articulated the meanings that people attach to religion and religious experience, the question we ask now is this: in the time when rapid and widespread globalization of economic, political, and cultural information and process, where does religion lie in the greater scheme of things? It means, ang religion sa panahon sa globalisasyon nakaagi og dagkong kausaban tungod sa pagtaas sa connection, interaction sa culture o pagbalhin sa mga ideya sa laing-laing nasod. Pinakauna, ang interaction sa kultura, nagmungda og tensyon sa laing-laing pagtuo. Ikaduha, pagkatag sa relihiyosong kalihukan dali pinaagi sa media o internet. Ikatulong, sekularisasyon, pagbangon sa uban nga lugar nga nagkaskular samtang ang uban nagatuo usab pag-usab last kay pag-adjust sa mga relihiyon sa pag-usab aron musabay sa kausaban sa kalibutan. So to make it short, ang relihiyon na apektuhan o pagbago tungod sa globalisasyon. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Kuday si Rochelo B. Machete, ang katulong nga reporter sa Group 7, Lesson 8, Globalization of Religion. Secularization is the process of social change through which the influence of religion lines in public affairs. This process is also concerned with ideology, which implies that the state will not be governed by religious authorities, that the state will have no official religion. The state does not discriminate between citizens on the basis of their religion. Polarisasyon usa ka komplikado proseso nga naglakip sa hinay-hinay nga pagkunhod sa impluwensya sa relihiyon sa publikong kinabuhi ug ang pag-uswag sa mga sekular nga bili ug institusyon. Nagpasabot kini og usa ka pagbalhin sa dinamika sa gahom sa katalingban diin ang mga otoridad sa relihiyon nawad-an og gahom sa pagdumala og mga pampublikong butang nga nagdala sa usa ka mas sekular nga estado. Pananglitan, ang konstitusyon sa Estados Unidos naglakip sa Establishment Clause sa unang amendment nga klaro nga nagbabawal sa gobyerno sa pagtukod og usa ka opisyal nga relihiyon. Mara na, ma'am. Salamat.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Joanna Florencio. Topic for today is about religious fundamentalism. A critical issue of religious which emerges in the contemporary world is the debate on religious fundamentalism. Altemeyer and Hunsberger 1992 define religious fundamentalism as the belief that there is one set of religious teaching that clearly contains the fundamental, basic, intrinsic, essential, inherent truth about humanity, and that this essential truth is fundamentally opposed by the forces of evil which must be vigorously fought that this truth must be followed today according to the fundamental, unchangeable practice of the past, and that those who believe and follow this fundamental teaching have a special relationship with the deity. Is the approach of both religious and groups that look for literal interpretation of original religious texts or books, believing that teaching or obtained from this kind or reading must be used in all social, economic, and political aspect. Kanang ang mga fundamentalism daw guys, para sa ako guys, sa mga Kristiyano gato sila og Biblia, wal sa Muslim ay gato sila Sharia or kanang Islamic law. Limbawa kanang dahil sa kanilang mahigpit na mga patakaran batay sa kanilang interpretasyon ng Islam, gaya ng pagbabawal ng edukasyon ng kababaihan at ibang karapatang pantao.